Hello everyone, William here with CEBLADES. In today's video we're going to go over laser engraving and all the different ways that we can do it for you. So in this first clip right here we have what's called etching. Etching is where the laser actually goes into the material 1/1000th of an inch into the surface. So you'll see right here it's going to do a second pass, that way it gives it a nice clean look. And you can actually feel it when you run your finger over it. And so with this one, it's called annealing. Annealing is where the laser actually just goes on the surface and it molecularly burns that image into the steel. So when you run your finger across it, you're not going to feel an indentation. So more of it looks like somebody wrote on there with permanent marker, but it's never going to rub off. And see, as you can see here, there's a comparison of the two. And then right here we actually have engraving. Engraving is where the laser goes into the surface of the material lower than 1/1000th of an inch. As you can see here on this socket piece, this one is getting engraved, so it's going below the surface 1/1000th of an inch. So that way, whenever you run your finger over it, you can feel the indentation. And right here, this one is going to be a good example of annealing. Essentially like we just wrote on the surface with a marker. This one's a Father's Day gift for Dad. Okay, and right here we have a pistol brought in by a customer, and so they wanted the Marine Corps emblem on one side, so we're going to etch that into this side, and on the other side we're going to anneal his initials. So on this one we did 3 passes on a lower power setting, that way it would give us a nice clean look on that emblem. And then on the other side we've got his initials, which we did annealing. Now we're going to give it a second pass, that way it gives it a nice dark color. And man, did it come out good. It looks wonderful. Customer is really happy. And so you can see here, here's a side-by-side of annealing versus engraving. On the left you have annealing, and on the right you have engraving. So as you can see by the amount of sparks, on the right hand side, the engraving, it is actually taking off more material, and so that's why you see a lot of sparks with it. So here we have a K-bar. Just want to take the time to thank the sergeant for his service and allowing us to use his knife in the video. So with this K-bar, the K-bar has a coating on the blade, so the laser actually has to burn through that coating and then etch into the blade itself. So that's why you see a lot of smoke coming off of it, is because it's going through that coating and then into the blade. So on this blade we've got on one side next to the sergeant's name the Marine Corps emblem, and then on the other side he got the Punisher skull with Till Valhalla next to it. And so right here we actually have a piece of ABS plastic. Our laser is set for inorganic material, so we cannot do wood, glass, leather, or stone. It has to be inorganic material like steel, plastics, It actually does come out pretty good on plastic. You have to set the setting down a little bit lower, that way it doesn't melt it. But it comes out very nice. And then here for our blooper reel, just a little something for the end. So I want to thank you guys for coming on by. The laser engraver itself is actually located at the South Plains Crossing Shopping Center store. But you can go to either location or go on our website, ceblades.com, and sign up for a laser engraving.